What's up guys, Andrew here. So those of you who don't know me yet, I was smoking weed for 15 years of my life. After 5 years I got sick of it, then tried to quit and realized I couldn't. And then I spent 10 years trying to quit basically. And I don't want it to take you 10 years, so I'm making these videos to try and help you quit a lot faster. So this video I want to talk about the first day free of weed. So essentially your day one sober. Day one is the hardest, without question, and day one is the day you're most likely to relapse, largely because you're still kind of thinking initially in the same, largely you're thinking in the same way as before when you were smoking. Perhaps your life, the way that's set up, is the same. You're still in the same environment, that kind of thing, and also because if you're kind of used to smoking weed every day, day one, you're going to be confronted with feelings that are perhaps uncomfortable. Perhaps if you're smoking weed compulsively, I'm going to suggest that it's because you don't want to feel the feelings, and then so you're suppressing feelings by smoking lots of weed. I can't say that for sure for you, but I would suggest that you kind of check within yourself and just check, are you smoking weed to kind of deal with overwhelming uncomfortable feelings? And if you are, then day one they're gonna be probably quite intense. At least that's been my experience. So how do you deal with day one? So day one's kind of rough. It's kind of rough, gonna be honest with you, and really you just kind of have to ride the wave. You just have to ride it out. Just get through the day without smoking any weed, and just trust and know that day two will be easier. And also trust and know that you can handle it. It's going to be an uncomfortable day. It can be potentially be painful. You could be very depressed and just feeling really shit about yourself. At least that's my experience on my day ones. Really negative about yourself, about your life. That was the case with me most of the time with my day one, and just realize that day two is not going to be that bad, not going to be as bad as day one, day three as well. And the thing is, day one is tough. Day one, it's not fun to have a day one free, and so might as well get day one over as quick as possible. You could end up, well, you don't want to continue feeling like that, so you have a smoke, but then you're gonna have to do it again another time. You're gonna have to do another day one another time, so you might as well just get day one over and then it's done. Day two won't be as bad. And yeah, you gotta kind of ride it out. It's easy to fall into old patterns, very easy, so it's very good to keep your day full, have it all planned. If you're on day one and you have no plans, it's just so much easier to go back into the old habit of just smoking again, call up the guy, etc. It's been really helpful for me to kind of change the location, like change the city I'm living in. Like kind of going on holiday is a great time to quit. Go and like stay with a friend, a family member who doesn't smoke in another city perhaps. That's really great. Just that kind of transition. It just sets like a new pattern. You want to do it like some kind of mind things as well, things with your mind, retrain your mind. Check out my other videos for that. Really powerful. It's great to do exercise. Day one, do exercise. Tire yourself out. Get sweaty. If you like sitting around on the couch smoking weed, you've been doing that for a long time, like myself, like I was, you're probably not going to want to do exercise on day one. You're going to just feel, fuck that. But do it anyway, because it's just push through it. You can do it. You got this. You're strong. You can do it. You'll feel better for it. You'll feel better. Not in the instant, maybe, that you're doing it, that you're pushing yourself, but afterwards you'll feel better. And also it'll be a lot easier to fall asleep, because day one it's hard. It can be hard to fall asleep. Because weed, it helps us fall asleep. So if you take that away, it can be hard to fall asleep. And you might end up falling asleep far later than you're used to, and that's it. That's just the thing with day one. That's just how it goes. So again, ride that out. My day ones, I would often kind of fall asleep to quite early in the morning or into the early hours and just kind of binge on some kind of series and just until I fall asleep. Is essentially just ride it out. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Get outside the house, go for a walk in nature if you can, like a couple of hours. That would be great. Eat some food which is healthy, like an organic green juice, for example, or a smoothie. If you're kind of eating shitty foods, if you're eating sugary foods, that will make you crave a lot more. Just crave in general, including weed. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Cool. You got this.